Many familiar faces at the conference and some new ones today. Last year, I shared a personal story of how I hated the TSSUS choice of look of the butterfly. You might remember that. But I soon realized that the butterfly, the symbol, was not a sign of weakness and fragility, but rather of change and strength. To continue along that motif, I would like to share another butterfly story with you. A young boy came across a garden full of butterfly cocoons. He saw all these cocoons and butterflies emerging. However, he spotted that one special cocoon that was just a little bit tinier than the rest, just a little bit, but mighty. He saw that butterfly and took it home. It started to hatch from its cocoon, and over the course of many hours, he watched it diligently struggle against that cocoon until it finally made a little hole in the cocoon. However, the hole was too small for the butterfly to emerge. Wanting to help the butterfly, he took a pair of scissors and made the hole bigger. With the hole widened, of course, the butterfly came out. However, when the butterfly came out, its wings were shriveled up and its body was engorged. The boy thought nothing about this of it at first, but then he stood there waiting for the wings to dry and for the butterfly to take flight. However, that never happened. Instead, the poor misshapen butterfly could only drag its poor underdeveloped wings along the ground. The butterfly spent the rest of its life on the ground, never able to fly. The boy, in his eagerness to help the butterfly, had stunted its development. What he didn't know was that the butterfly needed to go through that struggle of getting through the cocoon by itself to gain strength and to fill its wings with blood. Despite the boy's kind heart, he didn't understand that the restricting cocoon to get itself through the small hole was nature's way of forcing fluid from the body into the wings and straining it. Through this arduous struggle of the butterfly, its wings become sturdy enough, strong enough, to be able to defy gravity and take flight. Without this struggle, the wings are too light and unable to gain the momentum it needs to fly. The butterfly itself doesn't just defy gravity when it flies. It defies every odds. Think about it. It's a small creature that has no prey. It is on the bottom of the food chain. It's an insect that is trapped in a cocoon for hours, susceptible to prey, being stomped on, being washed away. Yet it still thrives, and you see butterflies everywhere, especially in Portland. So how is this possible for the butterfly to thrive? A lot of us here today have defied gravities, defied the odds. Some of us defy gravity simply just by being here. We've all struggled at one point or another due to Turner syndrome. Whether it was the sharp pain of your first growth hormone injection, the anxiety of waiting for a surgery, or even the first day you got diagnosed with TS, we have all struggled. And parents, guardians, significant others, loved ones, you have struggled with us along the way. Just like that boy in the story, I'm sure you had wished you could help your child or your significant other. You have wished that you could shoulder that burden. I bet at one point you wish you could take that pain away of the injection or see your child struggle at school because of their height. But let me remind you, although we may look small, we may look fragile, we are strong. We are Turner strong. So the struggles we face today develops the strength we need to continue for tomorrow. Our past, present, and future struggles have allowed us to overcome harshness of all kinds that majority have never faced before. But face them we have as we continue to defy gravity. As a result, not only have we become stronger, more resourceful, braver, we've also learned to become more compassionate and understanding that of people that are different from us because we ourselves are unique. When I look out into this group today, I see very familiar faces, but I also see the struggles we face. But more than so the struggles, what I relate to more is the strong spirit and will that allows us to not only endure what we accomplish, but prosper in the face of these challenges. Within each of us lies the same fighting spirit and bravery that allows us to continue to defy gravity. Throughout my life, I've been told I'm too young, too weak, too small, too weird to do certain things. I was told I would never be more than 5 feet. I am a proud 5 feet 2.5, and that half-inch counts. I was told I was going to have challenges with math because I'm a girl and I had spatial relationship problem. But I won my school's math champions as well as got a minor in statistics. I was told it was going to be hard for me to learn how to drive and pass my driving test. Not only do I have my driver's license, I also have my boating license and my motorcycle license. Now you can imagine me driving a big car and you'd be unable to see above it, but I can still drive it, so it still counts. During this conference and afterwards, remember the butterfly whose wings defy gravity, and it thrives despite all its disadvantages. Let us defy our limitations, defy our odds, and continue to defy gravity together.